What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ask Lover. Every single Sunday you guys can ask me questions. I answer the questions on the video. Put your questions up on the screen. It's a good fun time. And I just want to start this off real quick by saying behind me you will see an incredibly messy bed probably. I'm trying to do a different thing with lighting right now. I don't know if this is better. Let me know if it is. But in the background there's a really messy bed. And my mom was like, Zach, when you make these videos you really got to clean your bed up. It looks horrible. And so I decided I'm not the person that makes their bed every day. I'm not the kind of person that even makes their bed if my parents are coming over. So I figure, it's probably best to just put it out there. I don't make my bed, guys, and I probably never will. So, for now, it's not the prettiest sight behind us, but we're gonna go with it. Jump into this Ask Lover. Usually I do something weird at the beginning of these, but I got really nothing weird to do today. I'm trying to actually rush this one a little bit because I got a lot of videos to make today, trying to pump them out. But anyway, we got some good questions this week for you guys. It's pretty awesome, and I hope I get a lot more. Just remember to tag it with a little hashtag or what a pound sign. Some people call it a pound, like those old folk. Hashtag Ask Lover. You ask me a question. If it's a good question, I'll put it in my video. So I got all the questions on my screen right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. We're gonna start out with a double question here. And I don't know why people think this. Apparently a lot of people think this, but the first question says, hashtag Ask Lover, do you do drugs? And the answer just right off the bat is no, but I thought it was weird that I got 3 other questions asking me what kind of drugs I take before I do videos. So just to answer those guys who, I don't know if they're actually serious, but I don't, guys. The only drug I take is a good, clean dinner of broccoli and chicken. Yeah, I'm just not a drug guy. I would recommend avoiding them. They they do have the potential to ruin your life and everything that you ever cared for, and then send you in a pit of despair and doom and darkness, and you probably don't want that. So stay away from drugs. I just want to point out that it's very weird I got so many comments about that. So those are the first 2 questions. Off to a pretty good start on this one, I think. Up next, Louis Paudon says, Ask Lover, what are you studying? And so right now, if you guys didn't or want to know a little bit about me, I'm 22 years old and I go to college for environmental engineering, if you didn't know that already. And so what I do every day is I work in a pharmaceutical company as a project manager. Basically, in my company, we have a lot of, waste, environmental waste. If you're making pills, at a pharmacy company, you use a lot of really dangerous chemicals. And so if we let that chemical go into the water stream, what's gonna happen is it's going to go into your faucet and you're gonna drink it and you're gonna get lead poisoning and stuff like that because it's gonna dissolve the pipes. So basically part of my job is to help manage that so we don't have lead poisoning, so we don't kill people with our effluent or with our wastewater. And so that's half of it. And then the other half of my job is I am a project manager. So I'm in charge of a whole bunch of contractors, which are just people that work for me. Tell them what to do, and we are redesigning our wastewater treatment plant. So we're just redesigning the building that treats the super dangerous stuff. So that's kind of how environmental engineering is. There's a lot of ways you can go with it, but it's you could also take it in a consulting direction. If you wanted to consult, and basically what you do there is you would be designing a pipe system, designing the sewer system. You see sewers go through cities. Those are really, really complicated because you have to tie into everyone's house. You have to tie into the main thing. It's a mess. I've done it before. I didn't really like it. But you can either go into manufacturing like I am now or into consulting. And I think it's pretty rewarding because in the end, you are saving lives possibly, and hopefully I get to the point where with my YouTube career, or YouTube, it's not really a career, it's my YouTube hobby, I can take it to the level where I can start raising some awareness about clean water, because a lot of people don't have clean water. Even in America, people don't have clean water, and I don't know, that's my thing, guys. I freaking think everyone should have clean water. Think about that. You wake up in the morning, just picture it, close your eyes with me. You wake up, you walk out into the kitchen, you just pour yourself a nice cold, clean glass of water. You don't even think about it, you just do it. Do you know how many people can't do that? You guys don't even know where your water comes from. You just turn the faucet and it comes. You don't even think about where it comes from. And I think it's crazy that we're so confident in our water quality, where it comes from. We don't even care. We have water whenever we want it. There are people out there that do not have water ever. And I'm how? How can you live like that? It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So that is why I'm in this major. I want to make a difference. I really want to make a difference on that. I will. I'm going to do something about it. I've been planning these trips there for 5 or 6 years now. So that's my life goal right there. That was a big question, big answer. All right, up next we got Ching Chong Cheng. Hashtag Ask Lover. I'm reading this on my monitor, so I might not be looking at you. Do your parents know about your channel? If applicable, when did they find out, and how do they feel about it, and do they care? My parents do know about my channel, and let's see, I don't know if they found out right away. I think I kept it like a secret from everyone until I got a little bit bigger, because I was actually embarrassed of it at first. Now I kind of brag about it. I'm like, yeah, got a YouTube channel, 30,000 subs, no big deal. But yeah, my parents found out about it. I think at first they maybe thought it was weird and were like, dude, you need to start. They didn't call me dude, but they did in my head. They're like, Zach, you need to get out there and study, because you need to study more. Stop playing these stupid video games. Because like, think about it. You're a parent, you see your kid, he gets like a C in hydraulics class, and then you see he's playing video games all the time on YouTube, and you're like, all right, this has got to stop. So at first I would say they were questionable, but not unsupportive. And now they seem really interested in it. I think they're pretty fascinated by the whole, why are people watching my kid make videos deal? Because, you know, I'm a pretty shy person. Like, I'm not very outgoing at all, so it probably would be a shock to them to see that I've talked to, what, we get 20, 30,000 views a day. So it's probably weird, a little bit weird for them. I don't know. I'll tell you what though, my younger brother, my middle brother, actually, if I have my phone on me, he sends me texts all the time, well, every now and then, about my YouTube channel, right? He like sends me these texts, and he's like, dude, it's so weird because mom watched your video today, or something like that. And he sent me a text the other day, I'm trying to find it here, and it was because one of my real life friends like made a comment on my video, and he just said, what the heck, Brian watches you, I was doing my weekly creeping, and there he is. And like, he just can't accept it. We used to have a conversation when I first started, and he was like, Zach, I don't want you to ever vlog until you get 20,000 subs. He's like, it's weird until you get 20,000. Now obviously, I broke that rule that he set for me, but now I'm at 31,000. And he still thinks it's weird. So yeah, hopefully my brother accepts it one day. Once we rise into YouTube fame and become 60 million subs, it'll be good. But yeah, they know about it. They're pretty supportive. I think they really mostly just find it weird, probably. Up next, we got Mr. Colin Phillip, hashtag Ask Lover. If you become a big YouTuber, will you only do vlogs, or do you continue to play games? I believe you're asking if I'll only do vlogs. And I don't know, like, when I become a big YouTuber, because we all know it's gonna happen, I will probably do whatever I want to do that's gonna be just the most fun for me. Like right now, gaming is easier because I get home from work and I'm not about to go do some crazy thing in the 2 hours I have there free, right? I can't make vlogs. So I get home, I play a game, it's a lot easier for me. So like if I got to a point where I had like no work, like YouTube was my work, then I would probably lean more towards vlogs. Like I don't know if I'm good at vlogs. That's why I do these, honestly. Like the reason I make these, because I know they're boring and I'm not doing anything, is just because you kind of got like wean yourself in, is that a saying? You got to get comfortable with like talking to a camera like this, because it's weird at first. Like it is strange. Like I don't know, it's weird. If you guys haven't done it, you should try it. It's like I'm looking into like a giant lens, and I'm like, that's 5,000 people. It's weird. Second to last question, hashtag Ask Lover. How do you stop yourself from procrastinating? I don't know why you think I don't procrastinate, but I do. And many call me the procrastination master. Just kidding, no one calls me that. But no, there are ways like to not procrastinate if you want a serious answer. They say you have like 3 seconds to make a decision. So like if you want to do something, give yourself 3 seconds. And you either do it in those 3 seconds or you're not going to do it. But for me, usually what I do is like I'll get a homework assignment and they're like, hey, this is due in a month. And so I'm probably gonna do that assignment in 29 days from now, and not even think about it until, you know, the night before. So it's probably not a good thing to do. Really the only thing I don't procrastinate on in life is my YouTube videos, but pretty much everything else. I mean, as you can see, like I said, I didn't make my bed before this video. I consider that a small form of procrastination. But I think procrastination's good in probably some weird way that I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure there's a benefit to it, maybe, give or take. Next question, final question, Mr. Carter Horton. Really good video, hashtag Ask Lover. Do you have any life tips? My biggest tip for you, Carter, is to fail in life as many times as you can and embrace the failure. Because those failures teach you the biggest lessons. Like every failure that I have, I used to see as horrible things. I was like, dang it, I failed at whatever, I suck at it. But now I look at failures as motivation, but also as a lesson. Every time I fail, that's me getting a little bit better. Every time I make a bad video, it's me getting a little bit better. Maybe like I play piano. I'm not gonna play it perfect the first time. I'm gonna mess up hundreds of times. But every time I mess up, I learn it, and eventually you get it. So embrace your failures and don't avoid them. All right, guys, that's what we got today. I think my camera's gonna stop. It usually only records for 10 minutes. Let's watch. Oh, still going. How about that? That's what I got for you guys today. A couple questions. Please give me some good questions. If you want to see your name pop up on the screen for a hashtag Ask Lover, let me know. We got some, I don't know. I just love doing this, guys. I think it's good. I think it's good stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to spread the love.